I know as long as she get really good. So now I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know. We only met once, but we go back, way back. Now we on track, but you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that. Lay back, in the back of the Maybach, play that.
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Today, we have an NFC fighting store between the Green Bay Packers and the Carolina Panthers.
The career's my stake when you win your promise. The paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a piece of
Well, a tough start for both of these teams. Still searching for their first one of the season as we get going in week 3. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Gallup. And he gets him about 3 yards here on the game's first offensive snap.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 38-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. He dodged the tackle, and he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there, and that's good for a Panthers first.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Going to the ground again on first. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. A gain of 26 yards there. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
Okay, we both know this pace can't continue, but they got to enjoy it as they can. And that football shouldn't go to anybody else until that defense proves they can stop them.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Leading. Trap 60, trap 60. Let's go.
Working inside the red zone. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. Hawk, set. Viking, 18. 19, target.
I'll throw it. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Now set up the screen. It's Hubbard. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. They're going to try to throw for it. And he scores. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers finish up an excellent opening series. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10.
Down. 50, green, shot, 17. Ready?
Love now off the play action. Caught, nice game left side. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
45, right.
First down throw, here's Love. We've got a screen to the running back. Into the secondary past the 40. And he's all the way down to the 36. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Set, ready. Hut, hut.
Quick throw out wide by Love. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Brings up second and 9 at the 35-yard line.
Trouble, 38.
Now movement as somebody goes early, and for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes second and long.
52 blast. Set, hut. Red, black, ultra. 20 set.
Stick it in the air. Love. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Ready.
Thrown on first down, Love. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 start. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of... ball can hit the ground on this side.
Another try from the 25. It's second and 10.
Let's go. 10, right, 97. Striker, 3.
Back to the air. Love. Down he goes. The Panthers got him. Offense in the hurry up here.
Jordan Love sacked. A loss of 5 yards.
Here he goes. Third and long. Pass brought in by Watson. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
Okay,
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
17. Here we go, set. Yellow, 43. Yellow, lining. Set, go.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Hey, check mega. Ready?
Back to the well again. And he's going to be knocked backwards. This loses yards to the 7. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Pause red. Ready?
Love on 3rd and short. Brings it in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers finish off their opening drive. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, shot. 70 Lions. Left 19.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Charlotte in just a moment. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's Panthers football. They have it 3rd and 7. They'll throw 3rd and long. Got his man. This is McMillan. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st and 10. Here's a run to Dowdle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
6 yards pickup.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
This is Dowdle on 2nd down. Still has some space inside the 35. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. It's a pickup of 26. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Ready,
Here's Dowdle again. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Pacheco.
Now give left side to Pacheco. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. Running for it here with Hubbard. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
That's caught by Hubbard. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Let's go.
They're going play action. We'll put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. Now run with Dowdle. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Panthers take a 2nd quarter lead. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7. Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Love from the gun. Has his man. That's their rookie from Penn State. And he has this to the opposing 35.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt, or an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Setting up the running back screen. And the offense recovers. They can still advance it. And he's going to work this down to the 32. Trayvon Merrick there for the stop. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Couldn't make the hook up with Matthew Golden. So now they're going to have to figure out this third down.
7 yards to go.
Let's go now. 50, green, blue, yellow. Black, red, yellow. Cut.
To the air on third and long. Pass him on the quick hitter. This does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this fourth down.
A gain of 6 on the play. It's now 4th down and
They'll run for this. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Nothing like a little suspense on fourth down over there on those sidelines as everyone waited to see just whether or not he got the first down. Some of these running backs, okay, they just have a nose, just have a feel for exactly what it takes to move those chains.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Come on, ready?
They give it to him. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. Picked up by the Panthers. And they're going to take possession of the football, but they're going to do it deep on their own side of the field.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. Offense up to the line fast.
a 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
A 2nd down run by Pacheco. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
19, lock, ready!
The Packers take their first time out. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. Back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Carolina in punt formation. On the return for the Packers, that's Matthew Golden. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
At the 41-yard line.
Ready, break.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Set, hut, blaster, stick. 33, yellow, blue striker. Check, cut.
Love out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The Packers trying to hurry to the line. Shotgun now for Love. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Lathan Ransom has it. And the Panthers make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Intercepted. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
They've got 1st down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Packers will start with it in the 4th after an interception to end the quarter.
Must be paying these guys a day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, with a whole lot of excitement in between.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. Absolutely fires this one right side. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now have slipped away.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Almost had back-to-back interceptions. A chance for him now to clean things up here on 2nd down.
22 needle. Set.
They draw it up for him. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback.
Ready up.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Set.
From the pistol, here's Love. Finds him over the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4.
Come on, set. Cut.
To the air with Love. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Begins his return at the 16. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
23-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
He's going to throw it. And set up the screen. It's Hubbard. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Nickel look by the Packers on 3rd down. Working now from the gun. Complete out to the right side. And he is stuffed with authority there. But that stuff came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Shotgun give now to Dowdle. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 46. From the gun, a run for Dowdle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
It's Hubbard off the option. He's down to the 36 with almost enough for that 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. The pitch to Dowdle. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and that's good for a Panthers 1st. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Has it at the 7. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Head to 60. Head to 60.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers push their lead further to start the half. Dallas Goedert, the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. It didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
10 cycles.
Love now. Caught by his back. Room to work at the 35. And he gets it forward all the way to the 44. Give him 24 yards on that one. And it'll give the Packers the first.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
He beams one deep right side. Brought in inside the 20. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Line, 95.
From the red zone on first. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Yeah, I'm just kind of laughing because I can feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right.
And he scores. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Kicking team out to try the extra points. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Packers 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Hubbard gets it to start the drive. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Running right is Pacheco. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Panthers in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Air it out on 3rd. Look at that power, deep left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Working for Tenarola McMillan that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Punting unit out now. And he'll try to hit this one well. Down before the return gets far.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go now. 60 red. 60 red. Ready?
Love. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch. Like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Ready, ready. Black 40. Green down.
Back to the air. Love. He gets it complete. Here's Marshawn Lloyd. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
No gain on the play.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Blue. Set.
Throwing his love on third. And downfield, he's got it. So that's Dobbs. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that game.
That's good. Packers, first down.
Stick it in the air. Love. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Now Love on the play fake. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Jump off caught by his back. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
After the loss, it's second and goal from the 5.
Here we go. Here we go.
They send a man in motion. They'll go from the gun with Lloyd. And they're turned away again. 2 great defensive stands. We've arrived at third and goal. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal.
Set, hut. Drill, 52.
Motion man sent left.
Hut, hut.
Love now on third and goal. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers now trailed by just a point in the 4th. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Packers tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Just content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35.
Panthers take over first and 10. The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10. A give right side. Here's Pacheco. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Here's the give to Dowdle. And they're going to bring him down just moments before he's able to break it across midfield. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a third down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Looking for a pass on second and short. He's going deep. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a fourth-quarter lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7. Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Down. Yellow, 43. Red, cycle. Set.
Love from the gun. Hits his running back. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Offense to the line fast.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30-yard line.
Yellow. Ready?
Love out of the shotgun. Dumped off to his running back. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Ready.
1st down, Packers.
Red, 38. Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Working quickly here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at their 40.
Once more, it's Love. Hits him on the out route. Works the sideline inside the 35. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Just excellent effort on that catch. In a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Field black. Beetle blue. 10 cycles. Red, yellow. Blue striker. Hut.
Loves to throw again. He's throwing deep to the left side. This could decide things. It's intercepted. Trayvon, there he has it. And the Panthers will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Running up the middle, Pacheco. We'll call that one a gain of, let's say, 2 yards at 2nd down.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers leading by 7. To go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Right back to Pacheco. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 tight, 19 tight. Keep it moving. Get to the point. Go.
Back to throw it. Brown still throwing, and this is intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Packers have some new life in the 4th.
They'll take over 1st down 10 at the 20.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Get you to blast. Blast. Check white. Ready.
Handoff here to Lloyd. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready. 10 black. 22 meter.
Quick throw out wide by Love. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Blue 32. Ready.
He'll look to throw it. Escapes the pocket. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Trayvon Merrick has it. And they get to him and tackle him on the return. But will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. They're going the wrong direction. He's going to be sent backwards to their own 3. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
And that's good for a few. This brings up 3rd down. Timeout taken by the Packers. Their 3rd and final 1. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now.
As an offense in these situations, Kate, you could feel your own goal line, and you're not going to risk putting the ball in the air. So that means you're going to run it, and you're going to buy whatever breathing room you can.
Here we go.
He's back to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
I know I'm nitpicking a little bit here, Kate, but if they could have held off just another second before making contact, they may have driven this QB right into the end zone, and we know what that would have meant. Well, 2 points and the defense ignited.
So out now comes the punter. And they could elect to just take the safety here. So the Panthers pick up the win here.